All right, back to our Beeem interview, and this time we're doing this offline because of the Wi-Fi in the show. But so Ferenc, tell us what's happening in the world of the physical web. There's some pretty exciting stuff happening.
Yeah. In Chrome version 57, launching in a few weeks, everybody on iOS and Android is going to get autocomplete suggestions of nearby beacon content on the Omnibox, so where you type your URLs in. So that essentially is going to further enhance currently existing notification-based physical web discovery. And to put it into the Chrome app actually makes a lot of sense for a lot of use cases. So even whether you are using iOS or Android, it's going to make explaining the physical web and how to access the physical web so much more easier for all sorts of verticals, for all sorts of customers.
Yeah, let's give a couple of examples of what this looks like to a retailer that's in the apparel market. What would the use case be?
Well, if you walk into a large retail store, for example, and you want to just find that one product, you don't have any good means to find that out. Actually, with the physical web now, you'll be able to just browse the store just like you browse the web. And the best part is you don't even have to search for it. You don't have to click OK to tap on a search. All you have to do is just start the search. And if there's nearby content relevant to your search, it's going to appear #1 in the Omnibox. So essentially, this is going to enable you to search the web, search the store, the same way you search the web.
Very cool. Yeah, I think it's such a simple, from the user perspective, it's very intuitive. From the retailer's perspective, what do they have to do in order to set this up?
Well, essentially, you just have to deploy the beacons and manage the content accordingly. That's what we are focusing on, to get rid of the scaling challenges for businesses to use the physical web. So if you have to have a page for every product category inside your store, you don't have to manage that individually, and you can assign and revoke access rights to all your employees, or you can even do multi-location deployment of content pieces on the fly with just a few clicks.
So that's what you've been working on for the Beeem platform, and how's that been translating into customers?
Yeah, well, we've just completed an accelerator program in Europe, and we have acquired a few trial customers during that program. L'Oreal would be one of the first I would like to mention. They are looking at developing a direct customer relationship on mobile for hair and beauty salons, hard discounts, and also in pharmacies. So you can have your content inside any of these places that's relevant to the customer, and then use that for as a retargeting tool to have a sales uplift or to re-engage those people you already engaged.
Very good. Any other customer stuff you want to talk about?
Yeah, another trial customer I can announce is a company called iLevel. They are one of the market leaders in providing rich retail experiences for brands like Adidas and Armani. And they are essentially what they are doing is they are designing store interiors and then deploying those globally for all of these large retail brands. We are working with them to automate their installation processes currently, and are looking to expand to offer as a digital layer on top of their existing brick and mortar interiors.
That'll be a great partner for Beeem, and I love the name iLevel, the most valuable part of the store real estate. And I think physical web is hopefully going to be the most valuable part of the digital store real estate. And just lastly, how's the show been? What's your sense of the market and what's going on?
We've waited about 30 minutes so we can do this interview because of all the inquiries we are getting. So actually, my colleagues are handling this as we speak. But there's a lot of interest. We were non-stop since the show started, so it's very tiring, but it's a very rewarding experience to talk to industry players and getting some head nods and agreements on and getting some smiles on what we are offering.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. So that's Beeem, and we're at the Bluetooth World Event, and very exciting times. All the best.
Thank you.